Now, in my video library that covers many years, one of the things I have some footage of that I'd like to share is from our late friend Bob Nola. Bob was a very special person. He had one hand from birth. He dealt with it so well. He was an expert level rider. But one of the things he had a lot of trouble with over the years, and I was able to help him, it was almost impossible to change a tire by yourself with one hand. So I would always invite him over to the house, and we'd do it as a little project. It was a lot of fun. And these are great memories of that time, not that long ago. Bob Nola was a very special person, and I have a couple little tips on using curvy girls and mountain tires and balancing them and whatnot. But the main thing is, this is a great day to share it with Bob Nola. And what's funny is you never know when you're shooting footage of somebody. At some point in the future, that video becomes priceless. This video I have, and there's some video on the end of this, of a day that Bob and I rode up for ice cream up by the creamery. Ran into a fellow with a Vincent that was a daily driver, and he explained to us all about his Vincent. Bob was very excited about it. I was very excited about it. And I think we had 2 or 3 ice creams that day. And then I didn't videotape it because the ride home was in a torrential downpour. But we got some wonderful footage, and these are wonderful memories, and you can't recreate this. That's when you shoot video and you archive it like I do, that's there forever. Now, I hope you enjoy sharing this memory, because I have more, and if people enjoy these type of videos from the archives, I'm going to do more. And Bob, we miss you dearly. All your friends miss you dearly. And these rides we went on together were priceless. Where's that tire, baby? Whoa. Boy, they look so much nicer when they have tread on them, don't they?
Yeah, that's how bad this one is, man.
Wow, that one is shot. You were riding around with that? Yeah. Well, you're a tough guy. I'm not. I just like to buy tires. I don't go my ass for that.
No, it served me well.
So Robert is going to put me to the test here. What it is, you got the most difficult tires to mount that I have found are Dunlops. Nothing wrong with the tires. They're just very rigid, very difficult to mount. But if we can get the sun to warm this up a little bit, it'll make it a little easier. No guarantee, of course. But now let's just see. This tire he's got on here is really worn out, though.
Good back here, man.
That's paint. That's Morgan's paint outgassing here.
Really? It smells like flowers.
Now, she's got some flowers here. Wow, you got your money's worth out of this puppy, that's for sure. And it's all narrow in the middle and everything. Wow.
Yeah, I beat the crap out of that one.
So as always, the old tire came right off. And Bob's going to buy his own bead breaker here, and we're trying to do a little, something that I'll give him some basic information, might allow him to do this right up by his house in the future, or I could always stop up by the house and give him a hand, but he would have the tools in stock. The bead breaker's about $25, the balancer's about $25. For $50, you're in a tire mounting business.
0.3.
They come 2 sizes. Curvy Girls come 2 sizes. And when you order from Curvy Girl, they're great people. Julie's fun to order parts from. She knows everything except for one thing. They always send you the wrong size. Virtually every time. So to cover your ass, you buy both sizes, you do your tire, and you send them back, pay $1, and return the other one. Let's see what size we have, and you can't switch them. Believe me, you can't. So this is what always happens. They send you an 8.3 on an 11 hole, and believe me, there's no way, if you can see that, there's no way that's going to work. You're dead in the water, no matter how you do that. That is not going to work. So luckily, Bob's covered. He's got the bigger ones. Pop them out, and let's get the big ones going. You know you need the big one. And I always mount this to the gas side of the bike, because the bike is leaning when it's on the kickstand.
There you go.
So you could, it's easier to check the air this way. And you know why these are good? Because it makes you check the air more often.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's just not a pain in the ass.
Man. You know, we get you.
I always make the Curvy Girls tighten just tight enough that I can't realistically move this. But if you over tighten them, if you put 90 pounds of torque on, they break because they're soft aluminum, of course. And we put a drop of Loctite on. They even give you the Loctite with the Curvy Girls. So we want to put a little free advertisement for them. They are good people to do business with. Never had a problem with them. Never had any problem returning the overage ones. And as I look up, I'm thinking how nice Mark's paint is drying up here. Mark, if you only knew. If you only knew. Wow, we're having a hell of a day. Now we got to get that tire on. But the whole trick with the tire, it's no big secret. You got to get the tire warm no matter what tire you use. If you could get that tire warm, you are so far ahead of the game. So let me just show our little thing. We got it out in the sun. Got our digital thermometer. We're at 105. It was 103 a minute ago. It's going up about 2 degrees a minute. If we can get it to 125, that tire will fall on. If right now, that would be a man's job to get that tire on, trust me. I'll get the tape ready. Just let it warm up. The sun is free energy. Okay, now when it's ripped, you got to make sure you get all the tape out of the little groove where the tire beads up. See if you can pull that out. If you can't, we'll push it back down. Right. You got to make sure there's no little piece of tape in there.
I think there might
Is there a piece? Okay, we can figure it out right away. I'll just put tire iron in there and get it out. That's all. So we beat it up. We put air in the tire. And we're checking to see if there's any, you'll know right away if there's an air bubble here. And if there is, it'll be where if you didn't get a piece of that tape out. That says. But what I did, I put 50 pounds of air in. And tomorrow, if it's got even 48, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be, just put the amount you're riding. Let's make sure we have the, we didn't screw this. The arrow, we got that right. You check this side of the bead?
No, not yet.
Okay, beat it up. Ordinary Windex is good, soapy water or anything. And then we'll balance it. Wipe it down good and we'll balance it. We don't want to mismatch the balancing. I noticed this thing had a lot of balancing weights right by the valve, so
yeah,
we may need more right by the valve because the valve is lighter.
I don't see any bubbles.
Okay. It actually looks real good. I mean, sometimes when you let this go, it'll just go whoom.
Well, it goes down to the valve stem area.
And that's because you have that lighter valve stem. You know, that should make it better. That's real close. I mean, if you want to screw with it, be my guest. But
no, this is not.
To me, that's plenty close.
This is not my Freddie Spencer bike.
And don't forget, this will change the minute you start wearing some of this in a little bit. This will all change. No, that's pretty good. Time you got the front wheel apart, like I do, and even if it's not apart, you can do this while it's on the bike. These buttons are supposed to rotate. So what I've done here, and I've done this on all of the bikes that have floating calipers, is just put a rag behind it because you don't want to get any of this on your wheel. That'll get rid of some of this stuff. You can do it from the other side. And now see if that'll turn.
Okay.
And you can do it with an electric drill if you're lazy. And just go. You can do it while it's on the bike. But if you do that every once in a while, you'll notice the front brake, the lever will be a lot nicer. It won't have that little jiggling in it that sometimes it has.
Right.
That's a good tip. Tire mounted. You got your calipers all squared away.
Success.
Take a bow.
Well, don't take a bow, man. The master has taught another lesson.
Now, the A-team.
I like your license.
Ha. I know. But yeah, thanks again.
Okay.
I'll be bringing the rear wheel. I'll actually do the rear wheel at home and try to make.
Get the tools from Harbor Freight. I'll stop by on a ride.
Yeah.
We'll do the back wheel in an hour. There were stands and things that I had never seen on a motorcycle here. And the owner seemed more than happy to show us around the bike and show us all the features. It was a really enjoyable day. So like many times, we ended our group ride up at the ice cream parlor up on Upper Greenwood Lake, and we'll pull into the parking lot, and holy mackerel, there's a Vincent. And we hadn't even eaten our ice cream yet. We had to go over, had to just check this out. It's a really, really cool bike. Really cool. Now see, if Luciano was a real man, he'd buy one. He'd stop being a baby. That's nice.
Oh my God.
What?
He doesn't have historic plates on it. Come on. No historic plates for you?
It's probably his daily driver, that's why.
You don't have to pay registration anymore.
Yeah, then they got restrictions.
If you got this bike, you don't care what the registration costs.
I got the antique insurance on it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Really? I've never seen it before. Nice. Nice shape.
Hey, well, I just finished putting it back together.
You did the whole restoration? Yeah. Really looks nice. Wow.
What does this do? What does that do? What does this do? Why is that like that? Oh my gosh.
It's because you're not a real biker. You're a tourist like I am.
Gas and go. That's me.
This is my new safety thing so I don't lose my glasses. You put them in with the key. Oh my God. Yeah, that is sweet. Now what is the handle for? To put it up on the kickstand?
Yeah, the center stand.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cool.
So I usually start it on
This is my customization. Although I'm gonna back it off one more, Wendy.
Back it off, and if it gets better, back it off another half turn each time. Now we're kidding around with the owner, but we really were impressed with the bike. Yes, it tells you what gear you're in.
Yeah. Learn how to ride that bike. Yeah.
Back in the days when men were men.
Yes.
And women were men. And cows were men. Boy, if only I could go back to my childhood. Wow. That is really, that's really the first one I've seen ever.
I've seen them at like a
Just cruising around. I mean, I've seen them at shows and everything.
At shows, right? Not.
And they're all dolled up. Nobody's really riding them. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can say I've seen them at shows, but not.
That is pretty. It was worth the ride up here just to see it. Well, and of course have the ice cream.
Yeah.
But that went down good. I ought to get another one. So there you have it. There's the high point of our ride. And it does look like it's clouding up, so maybe it's not going to be our lucky day.
A little bit better. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the whole thing. It's a little habit, you know. After dinner, go out in the garage, rag for about 20 minutes. Have dinner.
What is this on the bottom? Is that another kickstand on each side?
Yeah, that's center stand, which I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I started to put it down and rank.
Wow.
I'll show you now because I'm going to start.
Wow. We're going to get a demo of how to start a Vincent.
I started on the center stand. I'm too short for this thing, you know. What are you going to do?
And that handle, okay, the handle pulls back. That's pretty cool.
You know,
This is an amazing thing. Luciano, pay attention. So when you get your money together and get a Vincent.
The next time you see a Vincent, you won't see that. That's only this year had that.
Oh.
This is the last year they made it.
But that's a real Vincent seat. It's not aftermarket or
Yeah,
anything.
no, that's been reupholstered, but it's a real Vincent seat. But it's only for that year.
Yeah.
The earlier Vincents all had the back of the seat was actually attached to the rear wheel, so it went up and down with the rear wheel.
that can't be a Black Lightning 1952
55 Rapide.
club.
Yeah.
How can there be two of these on the mountain at the same time? Two guys even know what they
I have a
are.
whole song about it. 52. Do you know Red Molly?
No.
Oh,
I guess I should, huh?
yeah, absolutely. You gotta look it up on the internet. Hold on. This is it. This is it.
See, when you have this, then all your friends, they want free money when you die, you know? This is terrible.
How much you charge per picture? I'm on your way.
But it's okay. That's only $6 for walking into that. You can go buy us all ice cream. Look at this, guys. Come in a vet. Nobody even cares. They all want to see the Vincent.
And like, you know, stuff like it has like adjustments. You kind of figure out what they are.
Yeah, we got to figure out there's bars and levers and
Here.
there's things going into holes. Who knows what the holes are even for?
Goodness me.
And then this.
It's a real classic. It really is.
I don't know what this does.
What's special about it is he's riding it. It's not in some trailer going to a show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is a 55.
That's just
Fender folds up.
That is something.
it's almost as easy. Well, this is actually easier than mine. It's not the same thing. The muffler comes off with just two bolts, and then the rear wheel comes off. You know.
That's not a Vincent.
But you know, this is that you get a flat. It makes it easy. Put it on the center stand. Go get it fixed.
Yep.
Paul, you want one?
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, this is the beauty of like these.
Oh, anybody can buy one. That's the you got to put it together yourself like a jigsaw puzzle.
Undo this one, and you flip this down.
We are going to get rained on. There's no doubt about it. The ride home is going to be wet. We're definitely going. What?
This even comes with its own front end stand. If you get a flat
I
in
didn't
front.
even know what that was. See, I'm such a novice. I see, yeah.
Undo this. This comes down. The
I
front
see.
end comes up.
Well, I'm a novice. Hey, come on.
That is so cool.
A guy as young as me.
One on the other side.
4 kickstands.
Yeah, it's got.
Got the left, the
So
right.
you could ride in England.
Now, as a guy that used to be in the mafia, 4 stands means we can get both of his wheels off while he's getting ice cream without having to put blocks on the roof. That is a beauty. You made my whole day complete here. Even if I got to ride home in the rain 100 miles, it's worth it.
You got 100 miles?
100 miles.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
Well, it's,
Whereabouts?
Oh no, we're going to Rutherford, but there'd be a jet game that adds 60 miles to the trip. The jet. Maybe that left. It's my.
It's a little better. It's heading from the north somewhat, so maybe you can.
yeah, it looks like it might be time to start and get going though.
Yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's. I got to see this. This is the show here.
Yeah.
I can go home and watch the Jets lose anytime. That's no problem.
And that's a guarantee there.
It's like when Tim starts his Norton. Everybody wants to see it start on the first. It'll start on the first kick. Watch.
No, this one takes a little work. This takes a little work sometimes.
Our friend Tim has a Norton, a restored one.
Yeah.
He. Look at that! Hey! Do I know my stuff? Tim, this one's for you.
Always happens. You must have been good luck there.
Good luck.
I like the turn signal.
Yeah. I wonder if the original Vincents came with turn signals like that.
Yeah, you know, the British invented LED.
Wow. What a day. This made my day complete. Wow.
All right, guys, have fun.
Ride safe. That is a beauty. Oh my God, don't drop the damn thing and hit the vet. Very, very cool afternoon here with Mr. Vincent. And then to me, the important thing is he's out riding it. Wow. Boy, having a beautifully restored bike and then hiding it in a refrigerator for the rest of your life. Wow. Pretty cool. So it was quite a day. Now, a lot of things made this a really special day. We spent this day with our late friend, Bob Nola. What a wonderful guy he was. And we got to see what I thought was a pretty cool, probably the top collector bike, maybe the top collector bike, I don't know. Bob V has one in his collection. I don't have any. But I like to learn about all the special features, the unique things about the bike. And Dale probably knows a whole lot more than I do, but boy, it's interesting meeting the owners. The owner was very friendly. We kidded around with him. Everything on my videos is in good humor. We really do have tremendous respect for people that keep these older bikes running. Now, I think it's an adventure keeping my 30 and 40-year-old bikes running. These are even more challenging. Now, if you're new to our channel, we have a very, very eclectic channel. One of the new features we have now is some of the videos are grouped into groups that you can access all the videos for one category in one mouse click, and it should be very convenient and very handy. Just check out the feature on the main screen playlist. And thanks to everybody for supporting the channel. We appreciate your support, and it makes this channel possible with all the things we do, the painting, the wheels, the polishing. And please take a second or two and hit the like button. And thanks everyone for watching.